I'm RJ De Los Reyes. I'm a theater actor for almost 10 years and I'm a scriptwriter and also a corporate host. Actually, ito yung naging way of freedom ko. Kapag nasa stage ako, o di kaya nasa shooting ako during taping, as a film actor, acting yung naging vehicle ko para may express ko yung sarili ko. Actually, there's a lot of baggage sa loob ko na gustong ko mawala. But thank you for the gift of acting and as for this craft na na-express ko yung sarili ko emotionally, physically, and psychologically. Yung first professional show ko sa Skydome. Like, before kasi, nung ginagawa ko yung mga shows is, sa school lang talaga. So, ginagawa ko lang siya through my passion, doon ko na-express yung sarili ko. But, in-apply ko na siya sa professional stage, like, it's a goosebumps na makita ko yung thousands of peoples na i-share ko yung story. Like, may naghalong nervyos, tsaka excitement. But at the end of the day, nagawa ko naman siya ng natapos yung show, nag-curtain call ng success. It's a wrap. Actually, to be specifically, I undergo different workshops, but my main core here is the Meissner technique. Meissner technique is more focused on expressing yourself naturally, not doing acting, because acting is not acting. That it should be reflect on yourself but on a different manner. But if you will put yourself on a different character, para siyang damit na isinusuot mo, na dapat hindi ikaw si maging ganito, you need to be that specific character for you to share the lessons or the story na akma doon sa kwentong ibinigay sa'yo ng director. And another thing is, siguro, number one na kailangan mong pag-aralan if you need to study for the role. Number one thing is yung psychologically aspect ng isang character, and then kung saan bang lugar lumaki yung character na yun para ma-apply mo the way he talks, the way he move, the way he deliver the script. It should be different from yourself. The most rewarding for me is yung maibahagi ko yung kwento or yung lesson. Kasi as an actor, ito yung vehicle ko eh. Kumbaga, meron tayo kanya-kanyang profession. For me, acting is a profession. Kumbaga, ikaw bilang pari ka, ang ginagawa mo is magpipreach ka. Ikaw bilang isang accountant, is ginagawa mo yung part mo. Ako naman as an actor is, I'm doing my part as a public figure, sharing the story and giving influence and lesson to others towards in a creative manner. To share it to those people na nanonood sa'yo, sa mga viewers, at hindi lang yun. Sa lahat ng storya, meron tayong backstory. So, ano yung behind the story natin? Ano yung behind the scene ng kwentong nasa harapan mo ngayon? Hindi ka pwedeng kabahan. Ayan, as a performer, hindi ka matatawag na performer, hindi ka matatawag na actor or artist if meron kang kaba or frightened. Kasi yung frightened na yan, yung kaba na yan, yan yung magiging balakid sa'yo eh. Yan yung haharang sa'yo, yan yung magiging bakod mo. So dapat yung bakod na yun matanggal yon. So the one thing para matanggal yung bakod na yun is express yourself with your whole freedom, do what you want, gawin mo yung ginagawa mo ng buo sa loob mo. At ayun lang, do whatever it takes kung saan ka mas masaya. Yun ang tawag natin doon, passion. If I were to describe yung challenging role ko, siguro yung I will portray myself, yun yung pinakamabigat siguro kapag ipoportray ko yung sarili ko. Nasanay na ako na iportray ko yung different role, different character, but ang bigat na kapag yung sarili ko na i-express ko. Actually, nagkaroon na rin sa akin to ng problem before eh. Di ko na rin alam yung difference between the reality and acting. There are some way na ang nangyayari, I'm in front of those guys and then alam mo yun, hindi ko siya gustong kasama, but I should act na, oh yeah, saya kang kasama, ganyan. But, ayun, it's better to pretend. As an actor, you need to be the great pretender for you to cope. Yun yung magiging coping mechanism mo eh. Kumbaga, siguro yung pinakamahirap sa akin is yung being myself, portraying myself, because actually, after all the challenges, I'm from a broken family. Yung burden ng baggage ko, yung although na-release ko naman na siya, wala na akong problem doon, but yung way of portraying myself, it's a challenge. Kaya ko siya, but it's a challenge for me. I believe kasi that theater is the mirror of the reality. So you are portraying some specific character or some specific story on stage or in front of the camera, but for you to deliver the message, there are some plot twist na ginagawa mo na parang sa isang reality, i-apply mo siya on stage. Well, I believe that theater is the mirror of the reality. Yung impact nun sa tao is, yun na pala yun. Yung nangyari na sa akin yan, yung napanood ko na yan. Ganon. So, reflection mo siya sa mga viewers, sa mga manonood mo. I can see the future of theater evolving if magko-continue yung mga kabataan or specifically some of the students sa pag-enhance o kaya sa pagsabuhay ng kultura nating mga Pilipino. Like, kasi bibihira na lang ako makakita ng merong interest pagdating sa theater o di kaya mas nagfo-focus sila sa practically na mas malaki ang kita sa gantong profession. I will go through that path, but what else naman yung culture na isasantabi because of being practical? O siguro, nakadepende yon sa mindset ng kabataan natin ngayon or ng bawat estudyante kung paano nila gusto maging creative sa manner na gusto nila. Well, nakadepende naman sa yan eh. You can grow as an actor on a theater on a different aspect as long as mamahalin mo yung profession na yun. Sa mga aspiring actors and sa mga aspiring film student, keep on doing yung nasa loob ninyo. Keep the fire burning sa loob ninyo. Huwag kayo mawala ng pag-asa. And kung ano man yung storya na nandyan sa loob ninyo, kung ano man yung storya na hawak-hawak ninyo ngayon, huwag nyo panatilihing hawakan yan. Bitawan ninyo, ibahagi ninyo sa kanila. Actually, yung napaka-common ng issue na yan. Ngayon sa industry namin, pagdating sa marketing, like, mabuti nga ngayon, yung Cinemalaya, nabubuhay na. Yung mga film festival, nabubuhay na siya muli. At yun, sana tuloy-tuloy ang pagprogreso. Kasi ang magiging problema lang naman dyan, yung interest ng mga tao. Kung kailan ba sila, like, andyan na yung mga Netflix, andyan na yung YouTube, and then the other online platforms. How about the craft na binubuhay nung nauna at hanggang sa kasalukuyan, di ba? So it should continue. The culture, the art, the craft, and to inspire. Mabuhay ang pelikulang Pilipino, mabuhay ang mga alagad ng sine.